Hello everyone, welcome to StarSea Tarot. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. In today's video, we're going to be uncovering and discovering who is coming towards you. We're going to find out everything we can about them. I'm going to try and uncover some astrology information, some energy in regards to whether they are new or whether they are returning into your life. We're going to uncover what they look like, characteristics, personality traits, spirit messages, and everything in between. So, as always, these are the four groups that you are going to pick from. My left, group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. And for those of you that like to pick with amulet crystals, I'm going to put those on right now. All right, so here are the four groups. Group number 1, we have this beautiful Venus piece with morganite beryl and rose quartz. Group number 2, we have Aries with the black tourmaline and the hematite. Group number 3, we have Divina angelite, lavender amethyst, and rose quartz, along with some lava beads to add some essential oils. And group number 4, Anne Morgan, black onyx and black tourmaline. So pick your group and then go take a look at the description box below and the pinned comment for the timestamp that corresponds with the group that you are drawn to. And I will see you over at your reading. See you there. Hello, group number 1. This is your reading if you picked Venus, Amulet, or group number 1. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This particular card is the card that you actually chose, and we're going to find out a little bit about the energy of who's coming towards you with this card. Then we're going to dive in and get more information, and I also have the pre-picked cards for you. So starting off, we have, I don't do reversals, Temperance. Okay, so the energy of this person is very interesting because Temperance in astrology is connected to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the wanderer, is the traveler, is the one who is always seeking higher knowledge, who's always looking to expand and experience new things. Most people would say that the Sagittarius energy is one who can sometimes struggle to settle down in love, right? They always want to explore and see new things. And so being able to commit to somebody can sometimes be a little bit difficult. However, the energy of the Temperance card is a little bit different, right? Because the Temperance card in astrology is all about ebb and flow, or in Tarot is all about ebb and flow. It's all about understanding that there is a give and take, a push and pull in the universe, right? If you see, she's got one foot on the ground and one foot in the water. So she understands to stay grounded, but also go with the flow. She also understands that there is a long journey towards happiness, that through the adversity of the mountains, there's still sun to shine. And we have the water, right? Being able to, let's just say, manipulate energy, right? This is about being able to work with the frequency, with the energy of the universe. The triangle talks about the superconscious, the subconscious, and the conscious, and then the square is the human. And, you know, the colors are normally in the form of a rainbow behind, which talk about the fact that there's always an ebb and flow in life. There's always this opportunity to push and pull, to give and take, and to understand that that beautiful dance is the dance of the universe. So when I think about Sagittarius energy, and then I think about this, I feel like your person is very well traveled. I think that your person has experienced a lot of things. I think that they've witnessed a lot. And when they come towards you, as they're coming into your life, they're coming from a place of, well, I've experienced a lot. I've done a lot. I've seen a lot. And I've realized now it's time for me to settle down, right? Or it's time for me to, maybe not settle down is not the right word. It's time for me to open my heart up to my partner, right? Open up my heart to love. This person also to me feels very patient from this energy, okay? I feel like this person could have a bit of a temper, but for them to show that temper, it takes a lot. It takes a lot because, again, they are mature. They have experienced a lot in their life, okay? Let's see if we can get some astrology around them. Actually, I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so Cancer, very nurturing, very loving, very homely as well. So they really take care of the home. They could have like a Cancer moon or a rising or a Cancer sun. Sorry, we'll talk about this in just a minute. You could also be a Cancer, or you can meet during Cancer season. Okay. I almost get this energy, and it's funny because it's right here as well. that this person has a lot of fire and a lot of water. So they've got this very nurturing, loving, even if they're not women, maternal side, like this very caregiver energy, but they've also got the wonder energy. Sagittarius energy is very strong with this person, okay? They could be a traveler, they could go to a lot of places, they could travel for work, they, they could have just been to a lot of different places in their life, okay? The other thing that I'm seeing here as well is that this person loves knowledge. Absolutely loves it. Like they need to experience knowledge in all aspects of their life, okay? They're always learning, they're always wanting to grow, to expand their mindsets, to see new things, to experience new things. Jupiter is in Pisces right now, which is really good for Sagittarius energy because Jupiter is co-ruled by Pisces and Sagittarius. So while I'm recording this video, which is December 2022, if you're watching this around this time, Jupiter could have an impact in how you're going to meet, a luck, happenstance, okay? Jupiter is also about optimism. It's about philosophy. It's about spirituality. It's about morals. It's about ideas. It's about being able to see things from a wider lens. So I do feel like I said to you in the very beginning, this person is very well traveled. This person has seen a lot in their life. They have a lot of knowledge to share, and the knowledge that they have helps them to be a better partner. And then we have Lilith, repressed desires. Okay, I have to turn around and tell you that I also feel like this person may have been on some sort of sabbatical, or may have, maybe, this is going to be very specific, but I'm just getting an image of mountains, especially with the mountains here, like living with the monks. Okay, those people that end up going to live with monks and experiencing what that life is for like 6 months, etc. Like a monastery or something like that. They have done something like that in their life because of the experiences that they have gone through, okay? I just keep getting this energy of very, very mature. Like this is not a person who's going to play any games with you. And no, I do not feel like any of you have met this person before. Align your life, what is no longer in alignment with who you are. Again, the themes of this person are very fascinating. I feel like this person had a very, I don't want to call it troubled, but I will say tumultuous past, okay? Maybe they were into the bad crowd, into the bad scenes, maybe they just did a lot of things that, well, you look back on and you're like, yikes, we all have those moments in our life where we're like, could have done that a little bit differently, but clearly had to learn. So family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. That's you, okay? So right away, when I'm starting to see this, there's a story that's forming about the fact that this person has traveled a very long journey on their own. However, you may have not traveled a journey on your own, but you have often felt alone. Okay, now let's get their energy and your energy. So empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. This person is so incredibly deep. Wow. They're going to show you a whole new way of being. They're going to open up your eyes to lots of different experiences, lots of different things, lots of different, just ways of being, honestly, like overall perspectives, right? And your card, you got indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. I do feel like some of you with that, feeling of being lonely or feeling like you have had to do it alone before, it's because you've been jaded in the past. You've experienced a lot of betrayals or difficulties or obstacles in friendships, in relationships, and those kinds of things. And it's kind of left you with this energy of, I don't know who to trust. I don't know it's almost like what's real, what's not. Is it too good to be true? Will this person be a good person for me? Like you kind of, have that hesitation around some people. And I think when this person enters into your life, and I do feel like they are entering pretty fast here at group 1, especially because we are in Sagittarius season right now as I'm recording this. And the Jupiter energy is in a very nice placement. I do feel like you are going to ask yourself, is this too good to be true? Like, what is happening here? Now, let's see what's going on here. engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I knew that immediately. I felt that very strongly, that this person is coming in very quickly. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Absolutely. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So that really goes to what I was saying before, which is there's going to be a certain level of hesitation when you meet this person. I don't know. Is it too good to be true? Maybe they don't like me. You know, those kind of doubts, right? Maybe they're not into me. I don't know that they like me the way that I like them, that kind of stuff. And I would encourage you to really work through a lot of those doubts, the indecision that you have. Okay, so now let's discover more about them. Who's coming towards you, right? What do they look like? What could they do for work? How could you meet? And then at the end, I'll give you a little teaser about what your connection will look like. Let's see. Who's coming towards group number 1? Ooh, in my mind's eye, I just got dark hair. You're not even going to see them coming. Hilarious. Hold on. I'm going to pull out a bunch of cards here. You're so going to be in your mind the day that you meet them. This is not going to be like, you know, sometimes we walk around, especially if you're single, and we're like, I wonder if today's going to be the what day. Oh, I wonder if what's that person looking like? No. Your brain is going to be so scattered into like a bunch of different thoughts, a bunch of different, like, I don't know, things that are going into your life. You're not even going to see them coming. You're like totally blocked, and there they are coming in. Hello, I'm here. I am seeing somebody who is, I don't want to call it fair skin, but lighter skin. Definitely might not have olive tone complexion for some of you, okay? Because I'm seeing someone like, I'm olive, like I'm seeing someone like lighter shades than this, if that makes sense. But darker hair. I just want to talk about your energy here versus theirs, right? I'm going to pull out 3 more cards and we'll dive in. Hold on. I feel like you've been very jaded in the past, or you feel very jaded by what people have done to you. And this person has gone through so much difficulty, so many challenges, so many obstacles in their life, that they realize, like, remember I said to you, higher learning, they're like, it couldn't have been anybody else that comes into your life. Hold on. I gotta get this one card so I can tell you what the message that's coming in, because it's actually really, that's a lie. I just need one, please. It's actually a really beautiful message that's coming in, and it's very sweet. Can I just get one more, please? Clearly, you were meant to have more than one, so we're just going to do that, okay? Okay. It couldn't have been anybody else coming into your life. It had to be them. And the reason for this is because only they would understand how to support you through what you are going through. You see, you've gone through a lot of difficulties. You've gone through a lot of challenges in your relationships. You've gone through a lot of hardships. You've experienced a lot of suffering in connections. And that's made you a little bit jaded. It's made you feel like you can't accept love, or you shouldn't accept love. But remember what I was telling you earlier on about them, that they have experienced things. They have gone through things. They have witnessed things. They know things, right? With their experience, with their knowledge, they know things. And one of the things that they know is to be so understanding with people because of the things that they have gone through. So because they know what you've gone through, or they intuitively pick up on it, they have this level of empathy. They have this level of empathy in saying and turning around and going, I'm going to take my time with them. I understand that they're going through some pain. I understand that they're going through some challenges. I understand that they're going through some suffering, you know? And so when they come into your life, they're going to come in almost as a friend, as somebody who can help you out, as somebody who, you know, can chit chat with you, somebody who makes you laugh, somebody who you can have some good banter with, somebody that you could have some, you know, chit chats with. They're not going to come in immediately off the bat going like, I want to date you or I want to marry you. They're going to come in as a friend. Okay. I am seeing like basically this color hair with the skin, like maybe a little bit lighter than me in terms of skin tone. And you're going to have your walls up. And that's what I said to you. You're going to be so blinded by whatever difficulties, challenges, obstacles that you're experiencing right now. And I think that's why you've got Venus, because you have to bring in a little bit more love into your life, group one. Find ways, right? Whether it's with your family members, with your neighbors, with people you meet on the street, people that work in, you know, companies, whatever, your gym, etc. Love, like love doesn't have to be like kissy kissy. It can be kindness. It can be joy, empathy, laughter, right? That is all love. And this person's going to see that you're, you know, walls up. And they're just going to be like, hey, I'm just here. Here's a solid new beginning. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. We can be friends. You know, we can hang out together. Maybe I can help you with your business. Maybe I can, you know, help you with whatever things that you need help with, right? Like they come in very stable, very grounded, very rooted for you because of the things that they have gone through. And there's a certain excitement to them, a certain type of skip in their step. You know, if you see them at the grocery store or at the coffee shop or at the gym, you're always like, why does this person always have a smile on their face? Like, why do they always just look so joyful? They got like this little glistening in their eyes, right? And for you, that's like, no, it's because, you know, I don't want to keep using the word jaded. It's because you've gone through a lot of difficulty. So you don't understand that. Like, how could this person look at things from the brighter side of life? There's also so much sadness and difficulty. And absolutely, you're right. But there's that temperance energy, right? The ebb and flow, the give and take, the good and the bad. There's going to be good stuff. There's going to be bad stuff. But we got to be able to like work through it day by day. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a point here where I think you're going to open up to them as you build this connection, as you build this friendship, right? As, you know, you put your walls down with them. And you're kind of going to let them know a little bit about what happened. And not that they're going to mend your heart in the sense like they're not going to baby your heart, but the connection that you have together will actually help you heal because you're going to realize to trust again. You're going to realize to connect to your intuition. You're going to realize that you do have a soul family. You're going to realize that these romantic feelings that you're going through right now, they're real and it's worth for you to explore them. For some of you, you're going to heal your mother wounds. For some of you, you're even going to like heal these repressed desires. I feel like this person also is not going to be the type of person that's going to be like super flirty with you, if that makes sense. Like, they're not going to be a type of energy to try and get in your pants. That's what I'm looking for. And that safetiness that they're going to create for you, right? And that safetiness that you feel in the connection in your conversations, in the things that you all do together. I do feel like this person's going to be like, hey, you know, maybe I actually just got this message. Maybe for some of them, they're new to the area and they're going to, they've already explored, but they're going to be like, hey, whatever, you are group number one. Yeah, do you mind showing me around the lake? Yeah, I've never been down there before. I'd love to go. Do you want to go rollerblading there? You want to go for a walk by the water? Because I do see a lot of the water here, right? You want to go for a stroll down the city? I've never been before. Can you show me around? What's your favorite restaurant down there? They're going to really do things like that. And it's those moments where they let you feel safe. They give you the safety net, right? They protect your energy, right? They respect you. They honor and understand the journey that you're on. That's going to help you heal your heart. And that's how the wheel turns in your connection. Little by little, working together. And not only do you get clarity, but so does the person coming into your life. They get clarity. They realize, oh wow, this person's been jaded, okay, but I'm not going to give up on them because of how I feel. There's so much love here that it's like a stable, rooted connection, right? It's comforting. It's home. Where you can be yourself, you could have a tantrum, you could freak out. I just split the deck, the Sun and the Lovers, okay? Let's just have a conversation about that. You know, where you can be yourself, where the worst parts of you could show up in your life. And they're not going to accept abuse from you or tolerate disrespect. But man, if you're having a grumpy day, they're going to be like, okay, we're going to have a grumpy day today. That's fine. Like, they're going to honor you and the journey that you're on, your feelings. Like, this is such a beautiful energy. It's such a loving energy, honestly. It really, really is. Let's get a little fast forward into your connection down the line after you all, you know, have built some type of relationship. Because in this case, I do see a relationship building. That's too many. Can I just get, why don't you give me 4? Ace of Swords again. This person is going to help with your mind. You might have anxious attachment, and this person's going to just be like, okay, I know you have anxious attachment. I'm going to be very secure. I'm going to support you through this. The Stars. Yeah. Very loving, very healing. The 8 of Wands. Planning for the future. Like just nurturing and loving. And the 7 of Wands. Working through. You don't have to do this alone anymore. You don't have to do this alone anymore. Soul family. This person is part of your soul family. This is so beautiful. This person will always, 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 always have your back. Through thick and thin. Absolutely. They care about you so much. Through the good, through the bad. You know that saying when people get married, like through thick and thin, through poor and health, through, what is it? Poor and rich, sickness and health. Like this, yeah. To me, for some of you, this is the person you're literally going to get engaged to and marry. Absolutely love this, group number 1. What a beautiful way to start off these readings. Let me know if this resonated with you in the comments below. If you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. You can book a session with me only through my website. You can get cosmic coaching or join the Academy, StarSea Academy, and enroll for courses or pick up your amulet as well in the description box below, right? Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. Make sure you sign up to my mailing list to get a lot of juicy info that I only share there. All right, I'm gonna move on to group number 2 now. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Bye. Hello, group number 2. This is your reading if you picked Aries or if you picked group number 2. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The first card that I have here will actually help us to understand the energy of who's coming into your life next. Then we're gonna dive into your energy, their energy, astrology. I'm gonna pull out some cards and some romance cards at the end to see what the future looks like for you two, okay? A little sneak peek. The 10 of Wands. Okay, first, this person is very strong. Okay, and also, I don't know if you can see my Aries. Can you see my my Aries here? Yeah. Yeah, very strong. I'm getting heavy warrior energy, and it makes sense because you picked Aries. All right, so let's dive in and see a little bit more about what's going on here. Solar eclipse, embracing change, revelations, courage, determination. I mean, could we get any more Aries energy here? Okay, also, we haven't looked at the rest of the cards, so I don't want to be a judgy McJudgerson, and I am an Aries, so I'm going to say this from a place of Aries people. This person is a charmer, okay? This person has an aura to them where, like, they know how to lure you in. I don't know what I'm doing with my answer, but literally that's exactly what I'm feeling, okay? First quarter, making decisions, obstacles, taking action, momentum. Yeah, this person is going to let you know real quick what they feel for you, okay? Maybe it might be a little bit too quick for some of you, okay? I'm also seeing that this person has recently moved or has finally been able to put down some difficulties, some hardships, some challenges, okay? They I hate to use the word baggage because it's not fair, but it does seem like they are still having to deal with some things, not because they want to, but because they're just still wrapping up a little bit of karma, okay? Let's get the message here. So this one's going to be for their energy. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Yeah, I do feel like this person had to deal with a lot of karma, clear up a lot of karma stuff in their life before they could enter into your life. Birthing a new age, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, can we look at the similarities between the two cards? You're both going to be ready for each other. Okay, and that's a very important message that just came in. You're both going to be very ready for each other. This could happen real fast. I just want to keep saying this. Okay, so just a heads up, okay? Now let's look at their word, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. Because they've been through stuff. And you, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay, and you've been through stuff. Awesome. You both been through stuff. You both experienced some things. And so I think you both can come into this connection with a deeper understanding, right? Of like the you know the saying, when shit hits the fan, like that. Okay? Let's see what's going on here. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. And you deserve love. You're lovable. Are we seeing the story unfold so far? I do feel like for you, you've come out of a death and rebirth energy, right? Like where you've done a lot of transformation, and your person has as well. And I don't think that you guys could have come together without having to have done that, okay? Both of you have embraced a lot of change. This person literally could have just moved, or you could have moved. What I am seeing though is that both of you are very spiritual people. Very spiritual people. People who have understood, you know, that when you don't think things through, when you don't pause, sometimes that can end up leading to more difficulties or challenges. I also feel like for you, you know, there's a specific message here for you about the fact that you're realizing that you need to bring more happiness into your life. I almost see you kind of like dancing, and like there's magic around you when you're dancing. I don't know if some of you like to dance, but like, you know, when you watch TV shows and somebody's like dancing and there's like all these stars that sprinkle everywhere, or like the stars that I put on the videos when I'm doing between the groups. Like that's what this feels like. It's like stars, and like I keep getting drawn to the stars. I don't know if some of you want to be a star, or if you love looking at the stars. You're finding this way to really relish in life more. Like this understanding that life is too short. You know, you gotta seize the day, seize the moment. And for your person, for them, it's courage. So this is your energy on the left, okay? And then their energy is gonna be on the right here, okay? Yeah, you face some battles. I almost want to say, like, I don't know if you've been to war. I don't know if you've been to like, I don't want to call it war, but like maybe you had to deal with some jealousy, some infidelity, some lies, some, you know, manipulative friends, something like that. I really like this person. I really do. I'm just pulling out all the cards and really sitting with the energy before I talk a little bit more, okay? So if I'm a little bit quiet, it's because I'm really, like, getting into them. They're very stoic. When you look at them, okay, when you look at them, they're not the person that, like, walks around smiling, you know? Like, they're not that, okay? They've always got, like, serious face on, okay? I'm on a mission. You know, like, stoic, like, just, like, pensive, like, they're deep in thought, thinking about things, or, like, I'm too serious to smile. Like, that kind of energy. I'm laughing because it's such a front. It's such a front. They are actually such a goofball behind the scenes, okay? I just want you to know that. Like, such a goofy person. Not goofy, but, like, just funny, like, silly, right? Like, they'll do funny things. They'll have you in stitches from laughing so hard. But when they first come into your life, this is how I can explain it, okay? You might meet, like, at the gym or wherever you work out. Like, I don't know if you do, like, Orange Theory, F45. I'm trying to think of, like, gym places, whatever, right? Or, like, a spin class. I don't know, somewhere where you have to be active. Maybe it's, like, rock climbing or skating or I don't know, somewhere where you have to be active, okay? And they have such a serious face. They have such a serious face. But at the same time, then they, like, you know, like, at the side of their lip, they smile a little, right? Like, just a little tiny, they smile on the side. And, like, you can see how they've got, like, this little mischievous look to them. They're very mischievous is the perfect way to explain it to you. Mischievous. And you, my love bug, yeah, you really have leveled up. Wow, look at you. You've realized the flowers, I don't know, oh, you might meet while picking flowers or buying flowers. You, yeah. You might be going through a crazy transformation when you meet them, or like a big relief, finally a time where, like, you get justice, or you can finally rest after some sort of a battle here, and, like, you're like, it's your glow up, babe. It's your glow up, straight up. You're gonna be irresistible, absolutely irresistible. You're going to make this guy work for it, or girl. Good for you. And here's what I'm going to tell you that. This person is used to just swooping in, getting what they want, being that charming, stoic, mischievous, like, you know, like dark, handsome, mysterious, but just a big goof. But just knowing, if y'all ever read Eris mythology, and you find out, like, just how he swoops in, gets all the ladies, and just dips. Like, literally. That's what this person's energy is like, but not with you. You see, with you, oops, sorry, I just moved the camera a little bit, my bad. With you, they see something else. With you, they realize something else. You're definitely going to make them work for it, okay? You're definitely going to make them work for it. Let me just zone in here for a minute, because This person's going to enter into your life fast and furious, okay? Mischievous, a little smile, devilish smile, a little like, look at me, I'm like so serious, but really not, you know, and charming their way into your life. But you're going to be like, hold your horses, slow down, Nelly. Been there, done that. I've experienced love like this before. I've been with people like this before. You know, you're going to just be like, pause, put the brakes. And this person's going to come in with this offer and they're going to be like, what? My natural charm, my mischievousness, my mysteriousness, my stoicness, it's not working with them. They're going to be perplexed. And you are doing it because you've had regrets in the past about maybe how fast you've moved in romance, or, you know, you haven't paid attention to the warning signs or whatever. And you're like, also, I'm just living my best life. Attraction, right? You're like, my life is really good. I'm birthing new creations. I'm dreaming my whole life into being. Like, things are just in flow. Things just feel really nice. They feel really happy. So why am I going to, you know, why am I going to just let anybody in? You're also going to be experiencing this time of review, rest, retreating. I also have this gut feeling, and as I scratch my right hand, which is confirmation oftentimes for me, I also got this feeling that you all are going to imprint on each other. Like, have conversations with each other in the fifth dimension or in the divine realms. And you're going to be here like, why is this guy on my mind? Or why is this girl on my mind? Why are they on my mind? And I think that's when you're going to start opening up to them a little bit more. You're going to play hard to get, and you should. Just saying. You should play hard to get. Because I think that's what this very Aries energy guy, girl, needs. Because it's like, it sounds so stupid, but it's a challenge, and that's what they need. Aries people need a challenge. I'm going to tell you that. I have an Aries stellium. If you have Aries placements or you know any Aries in your life, drop it in the comments below, but they need a challenge. They need a challenge straight up. And with this Chariot card here, the more that you kind of like make them work for it, the more they're going to work for it. They're going to come in, not stronger, but they're going to realize, they're going to be like, oh, I have to work for it. Okay, I'm in control. I got this. I'm going to do everything within my power to show them. I'm going to have the courage. I'm going to be determined. I'm not giving up on them. I'm going to go after what I want. And what I want is her, or this Queen of Wands energy, whoever that is, right? Whatever you identify as. All right, I'm going to go after it. And the Seven of Wands, to me, along with the Eight of Pentacles, is an indication that they're willing to work for it. You've made them realize that things worth having don't come easy. And that when things come easy, it's not oftentimes like worth having. Like, it's just, it loses its I don't know, its shine, its luster. I don't know how to explain that. You know what? I'm going to explain it this way, okay? Before we dive into like the future connection of you two, I'm going to explain it this way, okay? So I also feel like this person could play hockey or could be very athletic. I keep getting this very visual image of athlete, okay? Very athletic, wearing a helmet. I can't even see their hair, to be honest with you. In terms of like astrology, what do we got here? Cancer, we got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Very strong, okay? Here's the thing. This person has never had to work hard to get ladies or to get guys. Never in their life. And then they see you and they're like, I want them. Because your energy is aligned. On a higher dimension, your energy is aligned. This is who I want. I'm determined. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the action. And then when they realize that you're like, no, oh, I'm gonna play hard to get. Also, I am hard to get. Never mind playing, I am hard to get. You're gonna make sure that they show you, not just through their words, but through their actions. They're gonna realize, wow, okay, there's something special about this person. There's something unique. There's something different. And the example I wanted to give you is an example that I explained to my son. So my son plays hockey, and my son is a great hockey player, but sometimes he likes to not have to hustle for the puck. Just get the puck at the very end and shoot it in, because he's a great shooter. Like, he's really, really good at shooting, so it's great at scoring. And one of the things that his coaches, and we've talked to him about, is the fact that it'll feel much better when you score, when you work really hard for that puck to get the puck from the other team, and then you score, versus just, you know, being at the right time, being at the front of the net and just continuously scoring in, right? And the first couple of games where he actually was like really skating around and having to work really hard were hard for him, because it was not something that he was used to. He was used to just always being at the front of the net and being ready, and then just boop, popping it in, boop, popping it in. So it was easy goals. So having to work really hard to get those goals felt a little bit defeating in the beginning for him, right? Like, I'm not getting them as quickly. I'm not getting as many goals. You know, he was used to scoring, like, mind you, this is 7-year-old hockey, okay? He was used to like scoring like 6-7 goals in a game, and all of a sudden he's scoring none, and he's feeling very defeated. So a conversation that we've been having with him and his coaches have been having is like, work really hard, because you're a great hockey player. You know how to maneuver. You know how to get in there. Work really hard, and it'll feel amazing as soon as you start skating, when you get the goals in, right? When you get the goals in. And as soon as he started doing that, last game yesterday, he had his best game ever. He scored 4 goals. You saw how amazing he is at hockey, and he felt really proud of himself. And I'm sharing that story with you about my son and 7-year-old hockey, because this is the story of your love life here with this person coming into your life. This person is so used to getting things easy, but you've made them work for it. You've made them realize that, like, it feels, the connection is much stronger, much deeper, and on such a higher vibration when it's worked for, when it's nurtured, when it's taken care of. And this keep an open mind, to me, is for him, or whoever the person coming into your life is, because you are very different than anything that they've ever dealt with, anybody that they've ever talked to, anybody that they've ever been attracted to. And you know this, and that's why you're in this energy of like Queen of Wands. I deserve love. Like, I'm not going to settle. Like, I expect you at the door. When you pick me up for a date, I expect you at my front door, not just sitting in the car. I expect you at my front door with flowers in my hand. You're going to open the door for me. You're going to help me down whatever, the stairs or into the car. You're going to open the car door for me. Do you know, like, you're just queen energy, okay? You have these expectations. And so they're going to be like, wow, okay, this is a high quality, you know, man or woman. Like, I need to step up, right? And that's why I was sharing that whole story with you. So sorry. I hope that story makes sense for you. I'm going to pull out 4 cards to see the future of your connection. Even the fact that you are going to take it slow with them, like, they're not used to that. They're used to getting people in bed like yesterday, same night. And you're like, no, I'm okay here. Wands, 9 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Yeah. You're like, listen, sweetheart, we're gonna have to take it real slow here. You're like patting them. And he's like, what do you mean take it slow? I don't want to take it slow. Even the fact that there's like a goat in the bottom, like, I just want to point out like some of the imagery here. Like, he is ready to swoop in and fly in. And then she's like, slow down, baby. I'm here for it. I like you, but we're going to take this slow. Like a little goat, like a little shepherd herding his goat. I'm gonna take it slow. We got the passion, we got the fire. We're not rushing, because, you know, it's gonna be good, right? The 6 of Wands here, it's gonna be good when the connection finally ends up getting to that next level. Yeah, I would not be surprised if you, like, even here, she's like, you take care of me. This is very much like, you are in divine feminine energy here, for those of you that align with that. That's too many cards. Oh my God. Can I just get one, please? where, you know, you are making them work for it. You are making, it's very, very much that. And this person is very Venetian. And so, or sorry, very Aries. I just need one. And very Aries. And so they're not used to having to work for things. And you're like, you're going to have to work for it, babe. This feels very like yin yang, Venus, Mars energy. One card, please. Just one. The High Priestess. You keep doing you. You understand that? Make them work for it. And the minute that they stop working, you know that you deserve love. So if you ever see them stop working, you know what to do. Okay, you stay on that feminine energy here, that divine energy, that queen energy that you're on. All right, if you want to book a session with me, if you want to join my academy, enrollment is free to join, and then you can pick courses across the academy that align with whatever spiritual lessons you're wanting to learn. Or if you want to pick up your amulet or anything else, take a look at the description box below. All my details are there. Make sure you also sign up to my mailing list, all right, because I drop weekly goodies that not everyone gets to see. Okay, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 3. This is going to be your reading if you picked group number 3 or if you picked the Divina Amulet. All right, we're going to find out who's coming towards you, characteristics, personality traits, what the situation's going to be between you two, and everything in between. We've got some pre-picked cards here, and I'm also going to shuffle both of these decks to get a more in-depth story. Yeah, let's find out. Okay, so starting off with the 6 of Swords, what I'm really feeling is this person that's coming towards you could be actually at a distance from you, or when this person is coming into your life, you are actually seeing things from a new perspective mentally. Okay, intellectually, you have evolved, have grown, have maybe experienced some hardships, some difficulties. Okay, and you are finally in a place where there's a little bit of peace. You know, there's a little bit of peace. You can focus on whatever, like career, your finances, your personal health, but whatever obstacles, challenges, and difficulties that you were experiencing, those have finally like kind of been put to the side, intellectually specifically, okay? So let's get into their signs. We got Pisces. Oh, wow. Saturn. I didn't even know that. Waxing gibbous, alignment, nurture, patience, evolution. Okay, so a couple of things. You could meet them while Saturn is in Pisces for you. Saturn is moving into Pisces next year. Just in case you didn't know, 2023. If you're watching this in 2023, Pisces is, or Saturn is moving into Pisces. Okay, I do love this alignment, refinement, nurture, patience, evolution. This literally, there's almost this energy here, and this is more about you than them right now, but it makes me feel like there's this moment in time right now where you're really growing. Honestly, like that sigh I just did is literally probably something that you do, okay? Because I don't want to say that things have been hard, but you've been going through it. You've been going through the ringer. You've been tested. And Saturn tests. Saturn is a taskmaster. Saturn wants you to learn. It wants you to do the lessons. It wants you to do the hard work. It wants to show you things. It wants to teach you things. And I'm really feeling here like you have been going through it. And when this person comes into your life, this is kind of like the blessing of Saturn, right? Because Saturn wants us to do the hard work so that then we can reap the rewards. And to me, when I'm looking at this, and I haven't even pulled out more cards yet, I wonder if the story will continue on within the cards that I pull, but it almost makes me feel like because you've learned the lessons, you're finally getting your rewards. It's like a reward. Do you guys know that from TikTok? Okay, let's see. We're going to do that at the end. That goes here. Okay, so one card's going to be your energy, one card's theirs. Okay, I always do them here, you here. Okay, so you, acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Yeah. Again, there's that theme of lessons, of you learning, acceptance. It almost makes me feel like you've gone through this really powerful spiritual evolution in the last little bit. Blame, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay, and your person has also been going through it. I am wondering if your union, you coming together, is the blessing from the universe for both of you. That's what this is kind of feeling like, to be honest. It's like the universe is like, oh, you both did your work? Great, here's your reward. You guys get to be together now. Okay, let's put that here. I'm going to do that in just a minute. All right, and then you, Starseed, what lights you up? We knew that, you know, especially with that Pisces energy. You know, I'm almost getting this energy that you're going to get intuitive hits when they're getting near. The more I'm talking about this, the more this feels very like divine masculine, divine feminine. This feels very twin flamey. And for those of you who used to watch my old channel, you know that I have like very strong opinions and views on twin flames. Let's dive in deeper. Let's see more. Okay, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Yeah. It's almost like you both had to grow up before you could come together. And I almost get this energy that this person that's coming into your life is something you've been waiting for a really long time. Like you've been searching, going on these like trips, these adventures, like I don't even call them adventures, like all quests, literally a quest. And I also feel like your person that's coming into your life has also gone through these quests. Yeah, I know you guys can see me right now, but I literally have like my hand to my head, you know, like searching yonder, where are they? Why haven't they entered into my life? Okay, and Divina is all about tapping into your divine feminine energy, okay? It's literally about embodying the divine feminine. Receptivity, nurturing, you know, building, creating, okay? And let's see what's going on here. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so both of you have been having to learn some lessons. Forgiving and learning more lessons. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Oh my Lord. Okay, let's see. The more I'm pulling these cards, it really, this is making me feel like there's a part of me that wants to tell you, but then there's another part that's like, maybe we just pull out the cards and let the cards talk. But I'm going to sit here for a minute and just kind of walk you through this big energy that I'm picking up on, okay? Both of you or one of you may have codependent tendencies where you could have felt like you needed to be in a relationship to feel worthy. And there were a lot of illusions and delusions around like what a perfect relationship is or needed to be. But through that, very interesting. Through that, there was this moment where the delusion was literally like, it had to be shut down. It had to. Because you realize that the delusions in your life were just not serving you for your highest good. And then you needed to ground, come back to reality. Some of you could have really heavy Pisces placements. As a Pisces person, I sympathize with you. I know it's really easy for us to just travel into the realms. You both had to really learn how to forgive and let go and take accountability. That's a big one, you know, when we're spiritually evolving, when we're healing from any type of challenge or difficulty, there is this energy of having to take accountability for our life, for the things that happen to us. You know, I'm not saying you've experienced any abuse in the past or that they have. However, at the end of this video, I am gonna post one of my videos from my main channel, which it talks about like healing from abuse, because this makes me feel like a lot of you have had to heal a lot, but both of you, like both parties, you and them, whoever's coming into your life, you've both had to heal a lot. And I think that's what that hard work is. You had to heal within the delusions that you created in your mind, and they had to heal because they had to take accountability for the difficulties, the challenges that they experienced in their lives. And that's why you two haven't come together yet. You know, that's why. And I think when you're watching this, you're feeling their pull, like energetically, you're feeling, right? There's this energy pull between both of you, but you might not necessarily know what it is just yet. It's just a feeling. And now you're watching this and you're going, oh, is that why I'm feeling that pull? Yes. Okay. I do want to get you a candle here because there you go. Okay. So let's pull out some cards here. Let's see what this story is, their characteristics, their personality traits. I will have to say that for some of you, they could be older. Okay. I will also say that they could have very, very dreamy eyes. I am getting somebody very slim and tall. So look at that. Okay, that's too many. Let's pay attention to the fact that the Fool and the Ten of Swords came out, and there was a couple other cards, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting the right cards as I'm coming down. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards for you, 3 cards for them, and then the middle. 3 cards for you. The High Priestess. Oh, my deck's reversed. See, this is exactly why I don't do reversals. I literally had the whole deck reversed. The Nine of Wands, yeah, and the Knight of Wands. Ooh, ooh, interesting. Can you all see that? I want to make sure that you can see these cards. Okay, and the plot thickens. You, my dear, have to have some serious Piscean placements or psychic placements within your chart. You would rush in all the time. I met the one, I met the one, I met the one. It's my lover. It's my, like everybody was I met the one. How many of the ones have you met? And you're moving from that. You've evolved. You've evolved, and actually that evolution is what brings them into your life. This person is extremely grounded. Extremely grounded. No, I want you to all see something here. Hold on. I'm going to pull the last card. Can I just get one more, please? No, just one more, please. Okay, so let's talk about some things first. Y'all sit down for a bit because this is going to be quite a reading, okay? All right. For those of you that are into astrology, you know that every sign has its counter sign, like its partner on the axis, right? First house to 6th, or first to 7th, second to 8th, third to 9th, so on and so forth, okay? The Pisces Virgo axis is so activated here, it is actually insane. Pisces, Virgo. Okay? Literally, like even the direction that it's in. This is 2 people who needed to balance themselves in order to come together. You're going to meet this person after you have massive revelations. Yeah, no, that's not a word. Revelations around the behaviors that you have when it comes to your love life. Okay, this person will come into your life when they are feeling very secure. Very, very rooted, very grounded, very secure. This person will not rush the connection. And I do feel like that's going to, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it, it's going to trigger you a little bit. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And then when they finally make a move, you're like, no, this is so like twin flaming to me. You're gonna be like, no, I thought you were into me. I didn't know, like, it's not toxic though. This is about both of you learning to be empowered when you're coming together. It's like both of you have to learn these very strong lessons, okay? Because they come into your life and you're like, I know this is my person. Oh my gosh, it's finally here. Holy cow, holy cow, holy cow. But they're like, yeah, I'm going to take my time. Like maybe they don't talk to you. Like even the fact that the Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, like maybe they don't like talk to you. Yeah, you're both going to go through such crazy evolution. Oh my, you saw the Lovers down there. Yeah. Okay. So they're not going to talk to you right away. You could meet them and then they kind of disappear. Like either you meet them at school, at work, through friends, like at a coffee shop, whatever, and then boom, they disappear. Because they're focused on their abundance, their money. That's another Virgo energy right here, by the way. They're focused on creating their own financial stability. And they don't want to come to you until they're here, until they're like at emperor status, you know, like until they've evolved. So they're like, they meet you, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm really into this person. I want to like talk to them. I want to get to know them. But first I need to get my things in order because I can't come to them right now. I'm not where I want to be. Like you trigger them in a way to become a better version of themselves or to become, to evolve financially and within their own security because they want to make sure they come to you and they come correct. But by then, you've gotten so defensive over the fact that like they didn't make a move earlier. You're like, well, that's rude. I thought you were into me and now you're showing me that you're not into me. That's rude. So you're like, no, back off. And then they're like, oh my God. And then for them, that turns into a cycle of like them playing victim. Like now they're not into me. It's like a cycle that they have around their self-worth, and it's a cycle that you have about not rushing in. You rush in, that's where your codependency lies. They struggle with insecurities of their value. And what ends up happening is you're both going to have to learn. You're going to have to put in some work together here. I truly feel like this relationship will start off platonic, friends, getting to know each other, talking, maybe even like just hanging out. Because while you're each on your own journeys, you're going to be not necessarily always mirroring each other, but like you each have to learn your own lessons. And I think both of you understand that you can't come into complete union until you both learn these things, or else the relationship would just, it wouldn't work. And that's part of this lesson, this patience, refinement, nurture, evolution line. You both have to nurture each other, nurture yourselves. You're both evolving. That is the lesson that Saturn is teaching you here. Forgiving and learning. Like this person could be a grudge holder, or you could be a grudge holder. But it's like you both know who you are to each other. There's no denying that. They know it, they feel it in their heart. You know it, you feel it in your heart. And yet you both stand in front of each other and like both of you are like, stalemate. It's like a massive dissolving of the ego. Listen, we're all gonna have ego, so this idea that like ego death, that shit's stupid, okay, in my opinion anyways. Because we have ego, I am, it's the first house in astrology, like it is, okay? However, having said that, there's an important thing to acknowledge here, okay? Really important thing to acknowledge. You both activate each other. it's like you thought your relationship was going to be like so easy breezy, beautiful. Like, I'm going to have a dream relationship. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be like Cinderella, like just so perfection. Well, Cinderella isn't perfection, but like this illusion of like this fairy tale fantasy where everything just goes perfectly. And the universe is like, stand corrected. You're going to have to learn a lot of lessons with your partner because you and your person have important work to do. You're literally the Pisces Virgo axis. I would go research that. Okay, go Google that. It's such a powerful axis. In my opinion, Pisces and Virgo are two of the most powerful. I mean, every sign is most powerful. Okay, but the axis Virgo Pisces. Oh my gosh, the Pisces Virgo axis is like, yeah, it's just next layer deep. It's very deep. The other thing to acknowledge and recognize here is that you both may meet through work. Okay, you both may meet through work, through your environments here. It might be like a employer boss, or they might be an entrepreneur boss, and you know, you might end up having to like work with their company in some capacity. But once you guys get over this hump, full steam ahead here. Full steam ahead. But it's like learning that fools rush in. It's like this learning of like, we can be so passionately into each other, but we both have to come correct into this connection. There's a lot of introspection. There's a lot of wisdom to be learned. Oh, I just actually noticed something. Look at that. Who's that? Saturn right there. The ring, Saturn. Yeah, this is such a lesson to learn. You actually, this might be an older group. I don't know if you guys are older. And what I mean by older is like, you know, 30s after going through your Saturn return. I will tell you that your person has not lived an easy life. In your relationship, once you're connected together, we're going to pull out some more cards in just a minute. When you come together, your relationship will be easy. But in the coming together of these two people, that's where these lessons, these massive lessons need to learn. They need to be learned. Both of you will deny your feelings for each other for quite some time, but then also feel a pull from each other. It's like you'll pretend you're not into them, they'll pretend they're not into you, but you're both are going to be like, this is undeniable chemistry. Like, there is something here. We need to discover, we need to uncover. And then that's where the work begins. You're both going to mature and grow very much together. This person may have some serious walls up as well in the beginning. And your job is not to break down those walls. Do you understand that? Your job is not. Your job is to accept that those walls are up. And that when they are ready, they will open up that door for you to their like walled up castle. And that's a struggle for you. Because you're like, let me in. Let me in right now. No, not right now. You can't. You cannot. Not right now. You have to let them do their thing. This is how you both can come together in a beautiful relationship. If not, this connection will, honestly, it'll be doomed. If you don't give this connection time to evolve and grow on its own without trying to force it, it will, yeah, it'll be done. Seven of Pentacles. Patience, love bugs. You guys, ooh, yeah. Look at that. Patience. He's got you, you've got him. You both got each other. You understand that? You both have each other. This person could have dark hair. So like characteristics, looks, dark hair, long. I'm seeing someone tall. I am. There might even be like a skin color difference. Does that even make sense what I'm saying here? Yeah, like for example, you could be darker skin, they could be lighter skin, they could be darker skin, you can be lighter skin, okay? Like you both won't have the same skin tone. That's too many. Can I just get 2 more, please? I feel like this person was cheated on. I have to say that. And that's why they've got their walls up. And then they meet you and they're like, no, she's just like, or he's just like everybody else. And it's like, no, sorry, buddy, it's not. This is love. This deck is actually very different, the meanings of the cards versus the Rider-Waite. This is love, this is union, this is collaboration, this is working together. This is a person who's got your back, who's not going to betray you. This is somebody who will stand the test of time with you. This is somebody who will put in the work. Like notice here, you're putting in the work and then you get to reap the rewards. One thing I will share with you both is that you both need to be conscious of your codependency, whether it be around food. Like people think codependency, they're like, or a person like who can't be single. Yeah, that's one thing, but codependency is an addiction of sorts. So it's like how you spend your money, how much food you eat, alcohol you consume, drugs, and everything in between, right? It's anything that you are addicted to. You can't stop. You don't have control over it. This person will let you in, but you cannot rush them, group number 3. You can't. You have to be in your divine feminine with them. That's how they'll feel safe. If you show up too masculine, you're not going to give them the space to flourish because they need to be in their masculine, or flip them around, okay? If you're attracting a femme, whatever your situation, one of you has to be the masculine and the feminine, okay? But I'm just picking up really strongly that you have to sit in your feminine, the high priestess, the feminine. Yeah. You have to sit in your feminine energy here and allow them the space. Give them the space, the safety. That's literally feminine energy, is to create a safe space, right? Create the safe space for them. Give them the safe space. This is really, really beautiful, but this is so also cathartic. Like it's very healing. It's a very healing relationship. And it will take some time. This isn't something that you take your time. There's a lot of transformation that needs to happen, especially with the feminine energy or pertaining to the feminine energy. Like I really feel like this person has been cheated on. Wherever the dynamics are, like I know sometimes there's 2 females involved, but like there's some hurt, there's some pain around feminine energy here. That's why I'm saying you have to be the feminine. You have to show them what true divine feminine energy looks like. Then the conversations start. As soon as you guys start talking on an intellectual level, everything works out. It's like that deep conversations, the heart-to-heart conversations. Deep. But you can't rush them into this. You have to give them the space so that it happens naturally for them. They have to get to that place on their own. Okay? All right, group number 3, if you want to book a session with me, if you want to work with me in any capacity, or if you want to pick up your amulet, take a look at the description box below. Everything's down there, okay? Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 4. This is going to be your reading. Who's coming towards you? Their characteristics, their personalities. What's the scoop? Let's find out. This is going to be a reading if you picked Anne Morgan, black tourmaline and black onyx, or if you picked group number 4. Okay, I do have some cards that I'm going to be pulling for you all. Okay, and also some pre-picked cards. So let's get the overall energy of this connection. Love this. Lots of feelings. Oh, I got a little bit of a phallic image in my eyes. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of excitement here. There's a lot to contain here. Okay, a lot to contain. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, well, clearly a lot of emotions. As when this person comes in, it's going to be a very emotional time for you. Like your heart feels like it's thumping, thumping. Okay, let's get into the astrology here. Just so you all know, the way it's going to look is cards for you, cards for them, and then the outside cards kind of bring your connection together. Stellium, oof. Okay, all eyes on you. For those of you that don't know, a stellium in astrology is when there are 3 or more planets in one house and one sign. So that's going to look like, for example, I have a stellium in my 2nd house. So I have my sun, I have Venus, I have Mercury in there. So I have 3 planets in there. I also have a bunch of other asteroids. So that's what a stellium is. And it's all my 2nd house in Aries. Okay. Then we got... So clearly an Aries stellium. That's crazy that I just told you about mine. And here it is. Okay. Let's see what else is here. And new moon, new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intentions, blank page. Love this. Beautiful. Okay. I can't help but feel like the person who's coming into your life is extremely masculine. Like dominate, like very, yeah, very dominant. Yeah. Very strong. Could even have like a serious face. All right, your card, courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay. Oh, I think this person is going to make you a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous. It's their energy. Look, I have an Aries stellium. I will tell you, our energy, like, yeah, not everyone can handle it. It's very dominating. It's very, how do I explain this to you? It's intimidating. That's the word I was looking for. A lot of people have told me that you're intimidating. Like, yes, I am. Balance. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay. I'm getting a lot of Aries Libra energy here right now. I'm just wanting to know, and like a little bit of Leo as we're doing this. Okay. Let's see what okay. So you break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Okay. And for them, priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Interesting. Piscean energy here. Before we dive into the deck, let me see what's going on here. Finances and career, children, and calling in your soulmate. Yeah, talk about soulmate life. I think the reason you picked Anne Morgan is the strength that you need. So just so you all know who the Morgan is, or Anne Morgan, doesn't matter, okay? She is a Celtic goddess of death, war, and prophecy. Okay, she is a Celtic goddess of death, war, and prophecy. And her role is literally, she would give warnings to people who are going to die in the battlefield. And like, there's a story about her in the lore where she goes to like a riverbank. I'm just going to share the story with you because I think it's very important for you to understand the depths of who she is. And I think you may be feeling called to her, or there may be an energy about her. Okay, so there's a story where she shows up. She's a shapeshifter. She shows up in the form of a hag. Okay, old, hag looking person by the river, by where these warriors, these these army men were like bathing, getting ready, washing their clothes or whatever. And one of them disrespects her in a way. And then she shows up in her warrior form to him and lets him know, you're gonna die. Like after the water connection. So based off of how he treated her by the water is, you know, like a cause and effect kind of thing. And to me, this makes me feel like you may be a timid person, or you may have experienced a lot of trauma growing up that made you very timid, that made you feel very afraid to show up authentically, to show up honestly, to show up and just radically accept these forms of who you are, like to just love yourself unapologetically. And this person is the exact opposite of you. This person is very confident, believes in themselves, has a very strong personality, strong energy. And you're working through your things. You're working to find that courage, that strength, that belief in yourself. You're doing all of that when this person comes into your life. And I also feel like this person comes into your life to help you with that. They don't do the work for you, but they show you. Like, it almost makes me feel like they're your protector in a sense. They don't do the work for you. They don't have any pity on you. They don't feel sorry for you. None of that. But they're like, I know that you've been through this trauma. I know that you've been through these hardships, these difficulties, these emotional burdens. I know this. I know this about you. And now you can rest assured that you can heal, you can focus on yourself, you can evolve, you can do all these things that you need to do, but know that I'm going to have your back. They're like your safety net. It actually feels like I'm getting a little bit choked up as I'm saying this, because it actually feels, and it's like 5:30 in the morning when I record these videos, and I am getting choked up because it feels like you're finally feel safe. High priestess and the star. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, 3 cards for them, and 2 more cards in the middle to talk about your connection. And then we'll see the whole story. So this is you, okay? Hierophant. Yeah, you might be a very spiritual person by nature. Maybe a lot of your trauma, a lot of your suffering, a lot of the pain that you experienced really took you to this place of just diving deep into your spirituality. Can I just get 2 more, please? Ace of Wands. That's 1 too many. No. Okay, Tower and the 7 of Cups. I just need 1, please. 4 of Swords. Okay, and then for his or the person coming into their life. The person coming into your life might like things very organized. I'm just going to say that, okay? There's that Tower coming in again. This person comes in and shakes up your entire life, just so you know. Big time. I am going to say this to you. This person, when they lose their temper, oh my gosh, watch out. They're a very strong person, very attractive person coming into your life. Okay. This person, if somebody tries to hurt you, or like, I don't consider this a warning. It almost makes me feel like just something for you to know, because you knowing it will help you to support them through it. This person literally like is your guardian. I don't even know, I've talked about this before, but like the cards coming out now show it to me even more. This, like, it's like, not that they put you on a pedestal, not that like you're like this, you know, diamond in the rough. It's not that. Like, they respect you as a person. They honor you. They hold you to high regard. They feel very connected to you. Okay. However, like, no one can mess with you. Somebody looks at you the wrong way, somebody disrespects you in any way, this person will eat them. And I think that's something that you need to know, because you need to know how to help them with that. That's where that balance comes in. The way that they feel, it's like a certain, I don't even know if it's jealousy or like rage. I don't know what it, I mean, it could be both of those, because that's very Aries traits. But it makes me feel like this person has lived a very balanced life, but then there's something about you where they literally feel like they need to just protect you and preserve you. And if anybody like does anything to you, they go nuts. Some of you might like that. I mean, I would like that. I would like my man, or my, you know, well, I'm not into women, but like I would like my man to stand up for me. This is definitely not a beta male by any means, or a beta energy by any means. This is your protector. When you all meet, okay, this person might actually be taking some time off from relationships. This person may be focusing on themselves, their own growth, their own business. And I don't know that they're necessarily going to see a romantic connection with you in the beginning. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that they're going to see that. I think this person is too absorbed in their career, in their finances, in their own personal development, in their own growth. Like, they're just in their own world. And I mean, that's a very Aries thing to do as well. Just be like so self-absorbed. It's a thing. But what will happen is, it almost makes me feel like a scenario will happen here. I don't know if you guys meet through work. You could meet through the gym, okay? Wands to me sometimes indicate like lifting weights, or, you know, wherever you meet, it doesn't matter. But like wherever this connection comes in, you could meet at school, learning here with the Hierophant, okay? Hierophant priestess, we have yin yang balancing energy here as well. Balance. Yeah. Wherever you meet, okay? I feel like a certain situation is going to happen. And they're going to feel so protective of you that that's going to like spark something inside of them, or they're going to be like, well, why did I feel like I needed to protect this person so much? Like literally, like, I'm saying that it's not mama baby cub, but like, have you ever seen a mother cub, or a mother lion, like a lioness with her cub? Like, they are ferocious. Do not come near their baby. And you are like their baby, but not in like a weird, like fetish kind of way. Like, you are their love. Like, they were sent to earth to protect you, and that's your relationship. You have two aces here. And I think what's going to happen is, when something happens to you, I don't think this is going to be like a bad thing. I think just somebody's going to like say something rude to you, and they're just going to fucking lose it. I like just go nuts, and you're not even going to expect it from them. Like, you are ready to defend yourself, right? Because you've been working on your courage. You've been working on like speaking your truth and breaking the chains, and you're going to like finally like speak up for yourself a little bit. And they're just gonna be like, I've got you. And then they're gonna, yeah. And then they're gonna feel a little bit like, it's hulky. It reminds me of the Hulk, like such a like patient, calm, relaxed person. Then Hulk smash, like whenever they get triggered. But the trigger is when people hurt you. They are, in every other way, this person is just like super even keel, very laid back, very chill, very adventurous, has a lot of fun, has like a lot of vitality and energy, and likes to go have fun and do a lot of things, very adventurous. Almost like very childlike, in the sense of like they like to just really enjoy life, okay? They're not a nervous person by any means. They don't have any, like, none of those quirks. But there's something about you when something happens to you, whether it be like the smallest inconvenience, like somebody doesn't open a door for you, they're going to be like, you don't hold the door for women? Or you don't hold the door for people? Are you like, they are your protector. Literally, they are your protector. That is the best way I can explain it, okay? This relationship will grow and evolve over time. When you both meet, like I said, there's going to be a lot of emotions at play, okay? But I don't feel like this, you're going to see them as somebody that you're attracted to, but they're not, because they're really involved in their own life. But it's when you start interacting in whatever dynamics you're at, that like something inside of them where they're like, oh my God, I actually like them. Oh my God, I actually like them. Oh my God, like I'm actually into them. Oh my God, I need to make the move. I need to talk to them. And I think their strong personality in the beginning may be intimidating for you. But the more that you all hang out, the more that you all like see each other, the more that you all get to know each other, you're going to realize that this person's, let's call it a temper, it's not towards you. Like never, never, ever. It's towards anybody who hurts you. Because they came to earth to be your protector. Because they know the healing that you need to go through. They know the stuff that you've been through. You've been through the ringer. Okay, we don't need to get into depths about this, but you've been through the ringer. Like, look, there's that lion energy and the courage. Really, I really feel like it's like... I don't know if you have kids and maybe something's, or they have kids and it's like a dynamic where there's children involved and it's them standing up for you. The moment that they end up having to stand up for you or they see an injustice of some sort happen to you, that is what triggers this connection. Especially them, it triggers them and they're like, whoa, I think I like this person. Now, in terms of like their personality traits, I think overall they're a very happy-go-lucky person. They're very strong. I will tell you that. Very strong, very buff. Their mind, though, sometimes their mind can get the best of them. They work really hard on balancing their mind, whereas you have a very balanced mind. Like this could be like a Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Aries. With this Uranus here, I really feel like yeah, even the intimacy is going to be explosive. They're such an Aries. And that's something that you're going to have to learn to embrace almost. It's like it comes with a package kind of thing, right? Like you can't get mad at them for having these traits because they protect you in all these other ways. You know? I feel like when you both meet, when they come into your life, you're going to be really focused on your career and your finances and your healing. And they're going to be very focused on their business, on their stability, on their wealth. They also, I feel, are a little bit embarrassed about how they're protective with you. It embarrasses them a bit. Because they don't understand why they're like that. Like, why am I like this? Is what I mean, why I'm hearing. Like, what is it about this person? Why do I feel this? It's you. There's something about you. They might even say that to you. It's something about you. I literally feel like I need to protect you. That's what I'm getting. Like, you know, almost makes me feel like you all have had a past life together. And in that past life, like you were a queen or whatever, like whatever the dynamics are, one of you was like queen and and then they were your knight. That's what it's making me feel. Because, you know, back in the day, like queens would have like their night guard. They're called knights, they're guards. And there's still that energy where like they view you as their queen. I must protect. 10 of Cups at the bottom. The Tower. The Emperor. I'm telling you, this person, the Hierophant again, yeah. Like I haven't even shuffled the cards, but yeah. Your connection this time around, like in this life, is to, I really feel, make up for a past life where maybe they let you down or they feel like they let you down. They feel like their karma this time around is to never let you down. Ever. And they hold so much weight to that. So much responsibility to that. Like they literally, that's like, man, it's intense. I will tell you that. It's intense. This is definitely like an intense connection, okay? There's serious intensity. So just know that, okay? And if like intensity isn't your energy, well, you know, you don't have to like accept this as your reading, right? With this new beginning, the planting a seed, setting intentions, blank page, and the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, there's so much vigor and fire and fuel and emotion propelling this connection forward. It might feel like a big whirlwind for both of you. But you both have called this in, you know? You've both said, I'm ready for my divine partner. I'm ready for my soulmate. I'm ready for whatever, my life partner. And then it comes as like a shock. You're like, okay, I was not expecting this at all. I did not expect this person to be like this. And they're like, why do I behave like this? But it's this connection. They must always protect you. They must always guard you. I actually kind of like this, but I'm also into like, you know, I like Aries men, so. All right, but like a true Aries man. All right, let's see what's going on here. Not an unevolved Aries man. God, you don't want an unevolved. This is not an unevolved Aries man. I promise you that. This is literally a warrior. Mars, Aries. Okay, let's see more about your connection here. The Chariot, literally, this guy's like, I will protect you. I will be your warrior, your knight. Cancer energy, they're very nurturing. Like, I don't know if you like to be babied, but they will baby you, okay? I will say that to you. And what do I mean by baby? You, like, they'll bring you breakfast in bed. They're gonna coddle you in some ways, in ways that will feel good for you, okay? They just like, literally, they worship the ground you walk on. Yeah, they're like, this is my person. It's a 4 of Wands. This is my person. This is who I'm meant to be with. This is it. This is it. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. 9 of Wands. Like, I will fight everyone for you. Literally what I heard. Literally. No one can wrong you. Like, group number 4, you literally have like your own personal bodyguard. Actual true story. That's a lot of cards. So that was the Ace of Wands. That's too many. Okay, what's here? Knight of Pentacles are good. Let me just get one more here. Is it who sings that song? I Will Be Your Hero, Baby. Yeah, is it Enrique Iglesias? Yeah, I think it is. Enrique Iglesias, the Hermit. Yeah. They will nurture you and protect you till the end of time. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, the Empress, the Hierophant again, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, look. The Page of Pentacles, they're going to give you something so stable. The Empress, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the World, like Ace of Wands, Lovers. I mean, this connection will be like instant. It's like instant we belong together, but it'll take time for it to evolve. Do you know what image I just got in my head as I was talking to you all about this? Twilight. Remember when he meets her and he's like, I don't know why I don't want to eat you because I'm a vampire. And she's like, I don't know why I'm drawn to you. You all remember Twilight? And then like how they have to like get to know each other. Like that's the connection. But it's like, it is, you both imprint on each other and it's like, there's no way. I think also that's why you got Anne Morgan, you know, the protective piece, because they're your protector through and through, group number 4. Like, I will take away the pain. I will make sure that you're always protected. And you're learning how to teach them. And you'll teach them and they'll learn from you how to just, you know, not everyone who wrongs you needs to die. They're not literally going to kill people, okay? But like, they don't need to like on everybody, you know? You're going to help to center them and bring them down and remind them that like, yeah, absolutely, be my protector. I always want you to protect me. I always want you to have my back. But like, there's a time and place, right? This is actually so beautiful. I love this, but that's just me because I like Aries energy. All right, that's your reading, group number 4. Super cute. Love it for you. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you want to book a session with me, if you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. Ditto if you want to pick up your own amulet or check out the other amulets that are over at StarSea Jewels, okay? Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you over on the next video. See you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye.